birds in the tropics build some of the most extraordinary nests on Earth. But their incubation behavior, the very patterns that determine if their eggs survive, often remain invisible. At BoutScout, we set out to change that by creating affordable, open tools to monitor bird nesting behavior in the wild, with support from the WILDLABS Awards 2024.
Hey, I'm Jorge, and today we are looking for some tinamous hares in the cloud forest in Colombia, but also to show you about the BoutScout project, which is a monitor system which allows us to look and study the nest of the birds. So we shall see.
In order to facilitate everything for the researchers, we create two systems. First is one that analyzes the growth rate of the nestlings, and the other one is a deep learning model, quite nice one, which just label the on-bouts and the off-bouts, the behaviors of the nest. And we just temperature, we don't need to put another sensors, but we want to add some sensors in the future with the data logger.
The first component is a low-cost waterproof data logger. It records temperature, humidity, light, and motion, all critical signals for interpreting incubation behavior. We designed a custom PCB and printed the case with recycled PET plastic to make it field-ready and sustainable. The second tool is a deep learning model built with bidirectional LSTM architecture. It detects on-bouts, off-bouts, and nocturnal incubation events using only nest temperature data. It was trained and tested with 2,232 nest days, corresponding to 509 individual nests from 122 species across 77 genera. It reached 95% accuracy, and coming this September, it will be released as a Python Dash app where no coding will be needed to analyze large datasets of incubation patterns in just seconds. The third tool is the Nestling Growth app. It allows researchers to model chick or nestlings development using just weight, wing, or tarsus data. It fits smooth growth curves instantly and is already being used in Colombian field studies. Next, we're deploying our system in Colombia's high-elevation cloud forests and endangered dry forest. Drone footage shows the fragmentation these ecosystems face. This is exactly where robust monitoring tools are urgently needed. All of our tools are open source and freely available. You can find the data logger code and schematics on GitHub, the deep learning model in active development, and the Nestling Growth app on the Python package index. With BoutScout, we're empowering researchers across the global south to work faster, smarter, and with fewer barriers. Thanks to WILDLABS and ARM, we were able to turn an idea into a working toolkit for real conservation science. From dense tropical understories to remote mountain ranges, BoutScout is already changing how we study birds, and most importantly, how we protect them. We believe in open, collaborative conservation technology, so others can build on what we started. Because understanding bird behavior should not depend on geography, funding, or luck. It should depend on the right tools. Now, we'd like to say a special thank you to everybody who helped make this project come to life.
There are three people in our group. So the first one is Juan Camilo Guerra, which is a system engineer. The second one is Brayan Garrido, which is an industrial designer, and myself that you already know.
Nonetheless, there were many people behind the BoutScout project. We'd like to thank PhD Gustavo Londoño, who guided us throughout this journey, for the unwavering support, mentorship, and belief in the potential of this work. We'd also like to thank Juan Fernando Pinillos, Sebastián Giraldo, María Antonia Lehmann, Carlos Araujo, Angie Pamela López, Mariana Torres, PhD María Isabel Rivas, Ana Sofía Sanín, and last but not least, we'd like to say a special thank you to the volunteers and researchers of the Manu Project and the Gradientes de Colombia Project, led by PhD Gustavo Londoño, for their hard work and labor for more than 12 years in Colombia and Peru. Without them, none of this would have been possible. Thank you.